Hey everybody, this is NubTub at Hitbox Gaming, and today we've got another POI house flip for you to get ready for those Horde nights. And the POI we have selected, as you can see, is the Days End Suite. This is one of my favorites, especially for solo play. Now, this particular POI has had many facelifts throughout the alphas in order to adapt to the new changes and things that they've brought in. But I've always kind of come back here as my home for solo play because it's just so easy to change. The metamorphosis of this building is very cost efficient, and it doesn't take a whole lot of work to get all the zombies into the one location that I want to fight them on. Now, this is a kind of a all roads lead to Rome concept at a very cheap cost. You know, I've got the steps that are off the back end of the building, and I got the platform at the top, and I have these little ramps right here just so that they don't kind of clip and start attacking the corners of the building as they're trying to reach the roof. But that's it. That's all I had to do to get all of the zombies to path into the one location. It's nothing fancy, it's all wood. I left the steps in the front of the building there. They were already upgraded to the iron version, and I knocked out this little railing that used to be here and added the steps. And it doesn't matter what direction the zombies approach from, they will always go to that end of the building and then path up the stairs to this location where you should probably do your defense from. Now, as far as personal entry goes, for the time being, I just run up here and jump over what defenses I have in place, and I do the little hatch trick that is definitely not original to me. I've seen a lot of different people doing it, but I did take two of them and kind of set them back to back so that when one door fails, I can just flip the other one up and everything is good. It takes them forever to get through it, and it's super simple, so I really love whoever came up with that idea. Now, as far as the defenses go on this, it's pretty simple. I used a ton of electric fences because they're super cheap to make and easy to acquire. But I needed to have them off the side of the building, and I needed to be able to reach them to repair them in an emergency situation because they seem temperamental. I can't really seem to judge how they're taking damage because it seems like some of them will take damage and then the opposite side doesn't. And so either way, I put these hatches on the wall to basically make like a retractable platform for me to get out there and fix them if I have to during a Horde night. Now, the thing to note is that while those hatches are up, the zombies, some of them, will try to path towards it and they will try to punch through your walls. But that's where you rely on the electric fence to do its work and kind of hold them in place, and you'll have enough time to get out there and do it. The second that you drop those hatches, they will all return towards trying to get to the main hatch. And look, we have a little visitor. Well, this is a perfect example here. You can see she was walking through the center courtyard right there by the nice little swimming pool that we had installed, and I'm at the complete opposite end of the building, and she is, well, it looks like she's going to pull a Vanna White here, and she's going to show us exactly what we need to see. I'm at the complete opposite end, and around she goes. She goes right up onto the top platform where we're going to do our defense from, and blammo. I did not have the electric fence on because I needed to cut through there, but it's about that point where she would have hit that and it would have triggered and it would have kind of held her in place. It makes it really easy for head. What is going on with my turrets? I'm running a intellect shotgun or intellect strength build, so I'm kind of shotguns and two sledge turrets, but they're acting pretty weird for some reason. I'm far enough into the tree at this point that both of those are supposed to be active, but yeah, whatever. Either way, from back to the base, the first night that I found this place, I just got my way up onto the roof. I came over, put down my bedroll. This is obviously the more advanced version now. You know, I even got a fancy toilet in there. But that's the forge and crafting area. It'll eventually get to be a much bigger situation, but it just shows you how simple this really is and how effective it is, because I don't get messed with up there, and even when the zombies see me up there, they still run all the way around this place to get out towards the front. But as far as the grand tour goes, you kind of get the concept of everything that's happening here. They path from whichever direction they want to come towards the building, and then when they get close to it, they move up the steps, and then they charge into all the electric fences that are up there. And the nice little sledge turrets in there just kind of hit them and knock them right back into the electric fences, so it just buys more time for you to shoot. You can use some pretty primitive weapons, or you can get into, you know, shotguns or whatever, but it all works the same. So I'm gonna get out of the way and let you guys watch this bad boy in action.